If you've been tapped into the underground at any point in the last 2 years, you would have heard of a rapper by the name of Nine Vicious. A kid from Athens, Georgia, who found a way to skyrocket to the top of the scene faster than anybody that I've ever seen do it. The thing about it is, he's probably also the most hated rapper in the entire scene. Honestly, I think he's more hated than Drake. I think he's more hated than Diddy at this point, bro. Like, Nine Vicious is the #1 op when it comes to any rapper in the entire field, bro. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like he was just making honest mistakes due to him just being just a little immature, but I can't really judge him on his character, bro. Everybody fucks up, everybody makes mistakes, he's a human being. But recently, and if you're a smart individual, you'd be able to tell pretty clearly that he's doing certain things nowadays to just intentionally get under his hater's skin. Almost taking the approach of, I want to say Antonio Brown, but that nigga has CTE, he plays football, it's a different field, but almost a 6ix9ine type angle to where you know what all your criticisms are, you just embrace it all, you wear it like a fucking jacket, a winter coat. This nigga Nine Vicious wears every single flaw like a fucking Montclair coat, my nigga. And no, that confidence doesn't just show its head in Instagram comments or on live or on the internet. He rarely talks at all. And I mean, for the most part online, the dude doesn't really post. And for somebody like that with no legit online presence for real outside of just posting music, there's no other way for people to attack you, people that don't like you to attack you, other than just judging every little thing you do when you step outside. A nigga that never touches grass, that just sits in his room all day scratching the smelly ass balls while he hogs up his grandma's Wi-Fi all day. You have nothing else to do but to judge every single move the nigga that goes outside and puts in the work actually makes, bro. The shit makes no sense, bro. These niggas literally have no life but to sit on the internet and judge other niggas that are actually putting in pain. This is what cancel culture has done to the rap game. Now, instead of actual journalists and, you know, people that are actually in the field doing real research, or legit independent content creators that actually want to build a real following off of their unique qualities combined with their likable traits and likeness, these niggas just choose to make platforms strictly to put down artists that they do not like for whatever the fuck reason. Like, I swear to you, Twitter is a literal war zone. If people do not like you, Twitter is the place that they're gonna go to let their feelings loose. But recently, TikTok is slowly starting to become a little bit more of a PG Twitter, bro. It's just a lot of random people. I click on their account, they got one video and it's only a hate video on Nine Vicious. It's like niggas just don't like one artist and they see a lot of other people making videos that aren't putting them in the best light, and they choose this opportunity to go up off of hate. It just gets to the point to where niggas are just looking for any reason to cancel this nigga, bro, to put him out the scene. They don't like his music, so they're gonna find any little reason to attack him. And I think a guy like Nine Vicious, they notice this. They understand that anything that they do or say is going to be a headline, it's going to be a TikTok hashtag. And honestly, the smartest thing for him to do is to just wear it, to not address none of these niggas. I'm not saying shit if I'm Nine Vicious, bro. I'm just gonna move like I'm me. And then honestly, if y'all niggas are just gonna make videos every single time I do or say something, I'm just gonna do things that make you niggas mad. Fuck it, my streams are going up. It's to the point to where he literally addressed it on a song called X and Instagram. They like, nah, why the fuck you don't respond to that shit? No matter what I say, they gonna be all on my dick. He's literally telling y'all niggas, no matter what I say, to address any of these rumors or allegations or cancel attempts, bro, these niggas are just gonna be on my dick regardless. And to be honest with you, this nigga cannot be canceled. Like, it's just not possible. And that's exactly what I'm about to explain to you in this video. How the only way to avoid the cancel loophole that's, you know, become a problem on the internet is to build a cult following. How being in too deep locks you in for life to the sunken cost fallacy of whatever the fuck that artist decides to do. And how another artist, a practical legend, probably the greatest rapper we've ever seen, greatest artist we've ever seen walk this earth, literally did infinitely worse things than Nine Vicious has ever done and is still able to perform in stadiums nowadays. But before we get into all of that, if you could just leave a like on the video, as they do take a long time to make. Now, I'm not gonna bitch and moan, but if you fucking with videos like this, all that's gonna do is push more videos along with this topic into your algorithm. So if you fucking with me, I'm fucking with you, and I'm trying to help you out on the back end. We building a community over here, bro. We really just getting this channel up and going, so it's only the beginning. And I'm not like none of these other niggas. I'm not gonna talk your ear off and ask you to subscribe. We'll wait to the end of the video to do that. But without further ado, let's get back to the fucking video. I've been seeing so many content creators and so many media outlets talking about how Nine Vicious is done and how, like, he's just gonna burn these bridges for himself and he's gonna fuck up future collabs. And I'm just sitting here looking like, do these guys actually know that Nine Vicious has made it this far literally by himself? And I'm just talking musically. I'm talking from a creator standpoint. I mean, yeah, obviously he's not producing his own beats. We gotta thank R8, we gotta thank Patrick and Bella and, you know, all of those guys for that as well, Jay Wade. But Nine Vicious has done the vocals on every song pretty much by himself, bro, not including samples. So just from an artist standpoint, the nigga has already done everything to get to this point by himself without any help. Oh, he did not have to dick ride no OG to make it to where he's at. He did not have to beg any sort of label to get any boost or to, you know, put them on an album with Future or a collab tape with a huge artist. He didn't have to do none of that shit. All he did was just stay consistent and consistently drop great music. That's how he accumulated the amount of fans that he did so fast. Combined with the fact that he's just a naturally gifted performer, bro, it just made it so easy for him to go up, bro. Like, he very clearly just adopted all of the great qualities that all of the great artists before him literally had on lock, and he just assimilated all into one character. Like, he's like Thanos, grabbing all the best attributes from all the goats before him. That's how I know that this dude is not dumb. He's just not doing things and just reacting just for, you know what I mean, just because he's, you know, slow, or he has like mental illness or something like that. This dude is smart. Everything that he's doing is calculated. The only real smudge on his resume, and I guess you can call it a smudge, is the thing with the PDF allegation. I think that's the first red flag that caused a lot of people to really formulate a hatred for this guy. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know all the details, because to be truthful, it is very back and forth, and it's a lot of gray areas. I mean, people say that he lied about his age, and people say that, oh, like he was talking to this girl and she was underage and he was like way older than she was. And I don't know, like I'm seeing a lot of people say that it was only a 2-year age gap, and it's just not a lot of concrete information for people to just be throwing around the PDF allegations, bro. Yes, like, bro, people are gonna take it seriously if somebody's like preying on a minor, bro, and trying to groom them. Like, yes, that's a very serious allegation, but if the way that you're presenting the information that, one, is not concrete, if the way that you're presenting this information does not seem sincere, and it seems like you're just trying to come up off of it, or you're just trying to bash him because you don't like his music, it's not gonna stick well. It's not gonna land well, especially when it comes to their fans. It's gonna cause their fans to become way more defensive than actually being on your side. When you look at other artists that have got exposed for this type of thing, say an Autumn, or say more recently a Doo-Wop Kane, bro, their fans literally turned on them because the information was so dead obvious that there's no getting out of it. And no, I'm not gonna sit here and say that Nine Vicious is innocent or that he didn't do anything wrong. I'm not gonna say that, because I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. On this situation specifically, I don't know what the fuck happened, and it doesn't seem like we're gonna get any information anytime soon. Unless this girl goes to the police and files a police report, and, you know, we get some concrete charges and shit to go along with it. Yeah, I think this situation is dead in the water, and anybody that I see is putting it on Twitter and on X and TikTok trying to just bring Nine down from it is just kind of just dragging it at this point. And the one thing that I can genuinely say that is a good that came from that whole situation, I know that it's bad to say, but the one good that came from that situation is that Nine developed a very strong core fan base, or what other people would call a cult fan. What happens after you support somebody that has been accused of some crazy shit, whether they did it or not, if you supported them before and you continue to support them after in their endeavors, you're locked in for life, my nigga. People are looking at you crazy just like they're looking at that person crazy. For example, think of like a football team, bro. A lot of these niggas on the internet, or just fans of rap in general, they look at their favorite artist as if they're a sports team. Anything that nigga does, they support him. That means when it come to be draft night, no matter who the fuck, no matter how ass the prospect they pick is, bro, you gotta support that shit, bro. You gotta support that shit. You've been wearing that jersey for the last 10 years, nigga. The same kind of concept applies to rap. A lot of fans, they don't want to switch up on their favorite artist due to how much they've already invested. Damn, I've already spent mad bread on tickets and merch. I done gotten into constant arguments about this rapper, bro. I got posters of this nigga in my room. I got t-shirts with this nigga face on it. But I'm already in too deep. That right there is called sunken cost fallacy. It's like you've already invested so much into this person's stock, or into this relationship, or into this sports team, that it becomes like a mental battle trying to pull back and to just say fuck it. So for a guy like Nine Vicious, who already kind of modeled himself after Tupac and Sid Vicious, two people that were, you know, kind of polarizing in their own right, going through the situation that he did, people walked away from that scenario that I just talked about. People walked away from that shit with more questions than they had answers. And then coupled by the fact that he dropped great music, it just made people kind of just shrug their shoulders and just be like, bro, like, until we can see some more proof, I'm gonna listen to this shit. Sunken cost fallacy. This is when people invested the most money possible into the product. Same way people buy that expensive Cowboys jersey, or that expensive ass memorabilia that you found on a website that was limited time only. Like, my nigga, I already put mad bread into this shit. I'm not giving it up, bro. Look at XXXTentacion, for example. This dude literally had worse allegations than Nine, and he quite literally was a psychopath at a certain point, bro. Like, this dude was in and out of jail for very various reasons, bro. He didn't have the best home environment growing up, so when he got to the age of 16, 17, 18, this nigga was on a violent crime spree. You could just see the anger in his eyes, bro. Anybody that ever fucked with him or gave him any sort of problem, he was liable to kill him with his bare hands. Very controlling, very possessive, and also very aggressive. So when it came down to him getting in a relationship with a girl that he felt like he can control, and it didn't end up happening the way that he thought it would, he put his hands on her. It's literally on video. There's video footage of this dude taking his girlfriend into the bathroom and beating the shit out of her, bro. This video was later used to charge him with domestic violence, with the initial charges being aggravated battery against a pregnant woman, domestic battery by strangulation, false imprisonment, followed by witness tampering / witness harassment, which means he hit up the fucking victim and tried to get her to drop the charges. Like, bro, this dude was literally one of the biggest demons we've ever seen in the rap game. And also a bunch of other charges that I'm just choosing to not go into detail on, bro. He literally had an aggravated robbery and also was accused of stabbing his former manager, bro. Like, dude. But boom, he bonds out of jail for the DV incident, and then all of a sudden this nigga just skyrockets to the fucking heights of the industry, bro. I'm talking mainstream, I'm talking Rolling Loud, while on house arrest, mind you. This nigga was literally one of the biggest stars on the planet. I'm talking up there with Drake, my nigga. This dude's fans were fucking mental, gang. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is the craziest example of a cult following as I've ever fucking seen in life. But like I said earlier with Nine Vicious, you supported this artist through doing some crazy shit or being accused for some crazy shit. You can't just jump off the shit, my nigga. Like, this is the mindset people nowadays have when it comes to their favorite rapper. Hey, bro, this shit is real. Being in too deep is real, bro. It's genuinely like a sports team. Nine Vicious is a lot of these niggas' favorite sports team. He's the Los Angeles Lakers for a lot of these niggas, bro. Yeah, he might hold up an Israeli flag. Yeah, this nigga might snatch some headphones and throw it to the ground. But if you let slide the fucking allegations on the internet, on Twitter, that this girl put up to try to get this nigga out the paint, if you let that shit slide, then nigga, him throwing some fucking headphones at the ground at a concert and leaving a little bit early is not gonna be the thing that tips the scale for you, my nigga. It can't be. The same thing when he says the N-word on a plane, bro. When he says the hard ER, my nigga, you've already forgave this nigga for holding up the flag. You've already forgave this nigga for dipping out on fans hella early, telling these niggas to destroy the fucking venue because they fucked up his speakers, him throwing the innocent security guards fucking headphones on the ground, banging them and bashing them bitches as hard as he could, him fucking trying to fight the security, him literally egoing one of his biggest fans, Sacco, and then the next night letting him on stage, him dissing every single rapper that he ever was cool with or he ever supported in life, and then turning around and then saying he loves them, and then the next day saying that he don't fuck with them. Literally him being flip-floppy when it comes to these beefs and these rappers that he likes but secretly don't like. If you forgave all of that shit, then nothing he does nowadays, him saying the N-word on the plane on a private jet that he paid for, that shit shouldn't matter to you, my nigga. But the real key here that a lot of people miss is the fact that this nigga is so damn consistent. He drops such good music. Even the leaks, even the unreleased shit that he's not even promoting is fire, bro. And it's all just him. It's all just him, bro. He's not dick sucking these niggas to get on their album. He's not trying to do the most for a placement. He's not trying to do the most to get on the niggas' good side to try to get them to feature on this album like these other niggas, bro. Every good thing that's happened for Nine Vicious has been because of him and his own manifestation. The man quite literally has like maybe 3 or 4 features on other people's stuff. He genuinely does not need these other niggas. So when he pops his shit, he's speaking the truth. He deadass does not need these other niggas. And when you're putting out great music on your own, you genuinely can pop your shit like that. You can fuck up and then have your fans forgive you because all you need is them. All you need is your fans' support at this point. It really does become fuck all these other niggas. It's me versus everybody. Because truthfully, if the music sucked, nobody would be following this nigga. If the music was ass, he would have been falling off like all of you people want him to. But when you're truly great, talking genuinely special, you don't have to beg for acceptance from any group. Nine also said something, I think it was either at the LA show or the Seattle show, that was very important. This shit really stood out to me. He said, fuck every single rapper, every single OG that is not Kanye West or Michael Jackson. Everybody else, eat a dick. Fuck you. And when you put a microscope on the way he's been moving, there's a lot of yay whenever I look at Nine Vicious's most recent actions, bro. He's literally saying fuck everybody but Kanye. Specifically Kanye. It literally makes so much sense. Ye is probably one of the most talented artists we've ever seen, like just in life, bro. But he's also simultaneously one of the most polarizing and hated figures we've ever seen as well, bro. I'm talking, this dude has such a long rap sheet when it comes to just wrong things he's done or said, or just, you know, things that were just taken so far out of context at the moment, bro, he's probably number 1 or number 2, wherever you want to put him and Nine Vicious, on the list of most hated artists of all time. Dude got away with saying slavery was a choice. He got away with endorsing Trump. He got away with endorsing the Holocaust guy. He got away with wearing a Black Klansman outfit. Like, bro, he's done so much shit, but we're still at the point to where he is still regarded as the greatest artist of all time, up there with Michael Jackson. And the fan base has not left either, bro. Kanye was just a couple years ago at the top of the Billboard charts, just recently performing at stadiums around the world, bro, not just the US. Yeah, he got banned from a lot of venues in the US, but he just said fuck it, went with another touring agency. Now he's in SoFi Stadium. Now he's doing stadiums in Tampa Bay. He's doing stadiums in San Antonio. This dude cannot be stopped, bro. Like I said, bro, yeah, they might not understand it in a moment. Yeah, you might fuck up. We're all human beings at the end of the day, bro. People can understand, you know, the underdog. People can understand the guy that's just misunderstood. There's always somebody else that is also misunderstood that might understand what the fuck you're saying and what you're doing. But then couple that with great art, it's just so hard to beat a nigga like that. I'm sorry, but a nigga like Ye cannot be canceled, bro. He's just done so much for the scene. He's made so much great music. He's impacted so many people's lives in such a positive way that whatever comes out of his mouth is just that, bro. It's just words. He's not like a David. He's not out here touching girls and slicing their bodies up and doing weird shit. He hasn't done that. If anything, Ye has spoken out against people that do shit like that. And unfortunately, I know people don't want to hear it, but Nine Vicious is kind of similar to Ye when it comes to that point. Until we can get some concrete proof that this nigga is grooming people and is actually doing weirdo shit, then yeah, I don't think that he's gonna be able to be canceled in that right. And I know he knows this as well, bro. Like I said earlier in the video, he's very aware when it comes to what's going on and what's being said on the internet. That's why he knows what specific buttons to push when it comes to you niggas that just talk shit on the internet. He knows that, yeah, these guys might sit up on a soapbox on TikTok and talk about how I'm a bad guy, but these are the same people that are going to be hyping me up when I'm either about to drop the album or just drop my album. Or these are going to be the same people that are at my show recording and posting how I'm the greatest, bro. It's just a cycle. And my advice is, if you truly don't like an artist or just don't rock with him on a moral level, then the way is not to post them every single day and just give them attention. The way is quite the opposite. Don't post them. Don't give them any interaction. Don't acknowledge them. A lot of y'all niggas, y'all love the engagement, so y'all would rather just post a hate video rather than just ignore them. But truthfully, from me to you, if I don't like a rapper and I don't want that nigga to succeed, I'm not gonna make a video on them, because giving them the light of day is only gonna bring more attention to that artist. It's only gonna have the people that fuck with you for you, it's only gonna have them listening in on the story even more. And if you sit on a video of a nigga talking for 2 minutes about how Nine Vicious is this and that, the odds are this nigga's algorithm is going to start to get programmed towards Nine Vicious, therefore reinforcing this rapper's stronghold within the scene. So if you don't want to give a rapper the time of day, don't talk about him. Simple. Always good with y'all niggas. It's G Book, or Niggas Hate the Real, whatever you want to call me. I appreciate you for making it to the end of this video, and if you could, please leave a like on this video, because all that's gonna do is keep putting videos like this into your algorithm, so your For You page or your feed is gonna be nothing but shit that you fuck with. And also, if you fucking with this style of video, subscribing and turning on the post notifications, as I do post every Monday and Wednesday, is gonna go a long way. I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna pick up on a lot of game listening to a nigga that's not controlled by the mainstream or by these labels or just by any sort of obligation, bro. I'm not restricted on what I say, bro. I'm just telling you exactly the real and exactly how I feel on these specific topics. These other niggas, they be trying to soapbox for engagement and for fucking likes. So if you're a fan of raw and unfiltered commentary, this is the spot for you. Like I said earlier, we building a community, so it's either fuck with us or fuck you. Catch y'all niggas on the flip though, man. I'm out of here.